I got hot sometime today. My throat was dry a lot. I could pee again. I drank water, but not enough. I would like to play badminton tonight, but it wasn't that pleasant an experience last time. Mostly the behaviors of people. Like I warm up people and then they go play with somebody else and I'm left alone on the court. Like I was alone on the court for like 10, 15 minutes waiting for somebody to come and they all ignore me. And, referencing the outside world, I told this to a girl I saw for the first time. She said, oh no, I've been coming here for this many years. Everybody's great. Yeah. Based on which standard? And then I explained referencing the outside world and she kind of says, yeah, well, I think that's true. You said, like, I'm the one that got her to come. So she was sitting, right? And so she might not even have the skills to be assertive or community-minded herself to get herself on the court, and she's known the people for a long time. So is it because she didn't know me? She might have seen me and just not done anything when I'm by myself on the court or looking for another player. Anyways, it's not pleasant. I mean, badminton is a people sport, and I can't meet people that are, have the people skills to make it pleasant. So anyways, I'm going to try to start this now. And wouldn't it be great if, like, whatever all issues I had, like charging, like what I think might be the thermostat, which I didn't change yet. But every time I'm staying here longer to wait for this guy, or to try to do it myself, which would take longer, and I worry about spilling liquids more than other people do, they say, oh no, the ground will reabsorb it. That's normal that it does this anyways, and I think it's starter related. Usually it doesn't start right away on the first shot unless it's really, really warm where the engine actually turns. But I can't explain that. That's why if I just go to one of those three, or maybe actually go to all three, and garages and see how much they would charge me for the thermostat. I'll ask them what that cable is that I don't know. I haven't figured out. I just made sure it kind of wasn't going to get into the way of. I'll try neutral. It's hard to put in neutral now because it moved. Anyways, this is something that was happening after I got a new starter. And one guy tightened underneath, said it's a bit loose. Something that's related to, I don't know, push rod or something. But even after it's tightened, it's like, yeah, I'm not too sure if this is related to power or related to starter. But if I bring it someplace, then I can finally leave the campground, even if it costs a big chunk of my budget, because, it's a long time. Oh, I didn't give gas. Oh, yeah, it took a while longer for me having to give gas at the same time the check engine light came on. So it's almost like something's a bit better. And I don't know if it's air intake or fuel intake. Remember, I also cleaned some of the connections of the spark plug cables going to the distributor cap, and the distributor cap actually was not connected on the clamp of the other side, so it was loose. So now it's tighter down, so when it circulates for all 8 cylinders, the shock should be better. Like right. There's still check engine light, but it could be, because it doesn't seem to stall so much now, because it's been more than 24 hours it started. And what I'm smelling right now is probably the exhaust manifold, or a weird mixture of air-fuel. But the exhaust manifold is leaking more and more. And let's see here if it's going to overcharge, right? And I can actually test that with my voltmeter now by turning it off after I put away a few things and turning it back on, where it should start quicker, but not always. So the start, I'm not sure, like when it makes that noise and it doesn't turn the engine, I'm not sure if there's many things it could be other than just the starter. So that's why, it's nice to have people hear this that know what they're talking about and not make assumptions and ask a couple of different mechanics. And that's why this recording would be useful right now. But I can't do it with my camera that doesn't show really well with the phone being dropped, but they can hear the noise. And yeah, so yeah, so I'm happy that I'm not stuck here because it's going on 24 hours I've been here, so.